Hi Aquarius, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and today we are doing July readings. I've got the Light Seers Tarot here, and just a quick reminder, these are general readings for a general audience. So it's not quite the same as a one-to-one reading. It might really resonate with you this month, or there might just be a nugget or two that inspires you or validates you. I focus on Aquarius sun, moon, and rising when I shuffle. So anyone's invited to watch, but those are the placements that I focus on. I invite you to check out the readings for all of those placements, sun, moon, and rising, for a fuller picture. I'm going to go ahead and give the deck a really good shuffle for you. I do like to fast forward through the shuffle, so I will meet you on the other side for your reading. See you there. Okay, Aquarius, let's take a look at the themes, advice, and events for July. Well. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Devil. I've mentioned this before, but I'm in LA, so I'm in the Northern Hemisphere. It's summer here, and this is very much a summer reading if ever I have seen one. So starting with the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles can indicate a time when you're very comfortable hanging out on your own in your garden, kind of puttering around, tending your garden, maybe doing arts and crafts, maybe just being in the sun, being in nature, enjoying the weather. Now, obviously, if you live in some other part of the world, for anyone who might be in Australia or New Zealand or something like that, it might not be great weather for that sort of thing. But the Seven of Pentacles is very much enjoying Mother Nature, enjoying some downtime, enjoying some hobbies or crafts, specifically or especially if it's, somehow to do with nature or homemaking, baking bread, harvesting your garden, something along those lines. Again, maybe you're just laying out in the sun, but please be sure to wear something with a very high SPF if you're in North America or the Northern Hemisphere. We have another nine in the Nine of Cups, which is traditionally the wish fulfillment card. Sometimes it indicates a wish coming true. I have a tough time with that. I haven't actually experienced that in all my years dealing with the tarot. I have lots of wishes that haven't come true under the auspices of this card or when this card falls. But it does, I have experienced, an easier time, a time when, frictions sort of resolve or are at least on the back burner. It does indicate kind of a pleasant time. So it correlates really nicely with this Nine of Pentacles. Certainly, Aquarius, there's a sense of, in July, an easier, more pleasant, more fulfilling time. Both of these cards, interestingly enough, do have more of a sense of alone time or these kind of wish fulfillment or these kind of a bit of independence. But the next two cards do kind of suggest potentially other people being involved. So there might be a suggestion here that there's more ease and enjoyment with sort of independent activities, kind of low key, solitary, meditative, or spiritual quests, the things you can do by yourself that give you joy. The Page of Cups can be an invitation to, in some way, connecting with others. It could be a date, it could be connecting with friends, going on a girls' night, or going to the beach, or in some way connecting with others. But there is a little bit more confusion that is coming with this card in the trying to kind of connect with somebody else or connect with another party. It looks like you and somebody else, or the other party, whether it's romantic or a friend, you're not quite on the same page about the nature of the activity or the vacation, or perhaps the relationship. For some reason, it looks like you have different expectations about the next level, or about where you're going or where it ought to be. So there's just a little bit of a suggestion of being clear about what you want, or being clear about boundaries. It could definitely be an opportunity to practice some boundaries or boundary setting skills, I would say. But certainly next to the Devil card here, the Devil is a card about making good choices. There's the inherent piece about temptation in the Devil, that, of course, the Devil wants, or the Devil invites you to make bad choices. The Devil is kind of your soft spot, where you tend to, or may be inclined to, or can justify making unhealthy choices, whether it's food, or intoxicants, or a philosophy, some sort of bad habit that keeps you stuck to something, or some version of yourself that you want to be. It could be a relationship, or it could be an avoidance of certain kinds of relationships. It could be, like a surface only kind of relationship. There's so many ways this can show up. Aquarius, I think where kind of your Achilles heel might be, or where your, temptation spot is. You're getting a sort of a combination platter of readings this month. There's plenty of room for joy and delight, spending time in nature, and maybe doing some work around the house, or in the garden, or time in nature, taking even a little sabbatical for yourself, or some kind of low-key hobby. There's absolute delight in some sort of emotional or spiritual journey. Again, this really looks like some kind of spa day or retreat, or some kind of downtime that you do for yourself. It could even be some sort of self-improvement, like a treatment, or surgery, or salon something or other. But then there's this piece over here where, when you get an invitation, or you reach out to others, where perhaps you lose a little bit of your own center, or a sort of temptation overwhelms you to make certain choices that maybe you thought you had conquered. There's just this reminder here. And, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? It's your summer to do with as as you wish. But just to be clear about what your preferences are and setting good boundaries with this invitation. And it's okay to say no. It's okay to set boundaries. And there's just the reminder to not get caught up in old patterns and stay true to the version of you that you've been working on and working towards evolving to be, rather than the old version that you don't like as much. Because ultimately, the essence of who you want to be is this, independent, well-defined, strong, crisp, healthy, boundaried, wise, proud human, and all of the elements are there. You've got everything you need in the essence of that. The Nine of Pentacles tells us you have everything you need in the essence of that. It just looks like this summer there will be a bit of temptation that you are smart enough to avoid. Just think of this as maybe like a pop quiz, right? You are smart enough to pass the pop quiz. Aquarius, I hope you like your reading. I hope it inspires you. Thank you so much for dropping by. Take good care of yourself. Enjoy your July. And until next time, bye for now.